Hey y'all, Sadina here from Stitch and Nomad. Just wanted to give you an update on the truck. I am really excited. I just got off the phone with the mechanic and I found out that the only work it needs immediately is the brake line, like the rear brake line. That's it. I was expecting like the worst case scenario because of all the rust on the undercarriage. Check out these pictures, man. It's rough. So as you saw by my previous video that I attached here, we got the battery in. Out with the old, in with the new. Let's do it. Oh, it's running. Ah! We got it up and going, guys. So excited. It's just, we gotta get this guy pulled off. That's my mother in there driving at home. Oh! And I also got the runner off of there. So the rocker panel is pretty rusted out, so eventually I'd like to cut that out and replace it with sheet metal and weld that on, repaint it, treat the rust, all that stuff. But obviously that's a future project. It's just cosmetic at this point. It's not causing any harm or anything, so it looks ugly, but it runs. So under the hood, everything looked good. He said for whatever reason the reservoir just either has a small crack in it that it's not really showing and it's not leaking right away, but there was no damage to the hose or anything or the overflow tank. So they're not quite sure why the fluid would have evaporated or why it was gone, but they topped it off. So there's no problems under the hood. So that's really good news. That all I have to deal with right now is the brakes. So I'm thankful, man, for it sitting as long as it did. I'm really thankful that's all there is. So yeah, I'm so hopeful. I know with all these expenses obviously comes a real struggle for me right now because I don't have my income that I was making, having the car that generated most of my income. So right now I really am reaching out to the community to kind of help, and if you're able to donate anything or am able to help, even just like a like or a share, if you can share my GoFundMe, or if you're able to donate obviously directly, I'm going to attach my Cash App link and my Venmo link as well. So if you feel, inclined to do so, by all means, please do. But obviously no obligation whatsoever. I could just really use the help right now. I am one of the most giving people I literally know, and for me to be asking, it's really difficult to push my pride aside and to ask. But please know that if a friend of mine was in a similar situation, I would do everything in my power to help, and that's just the kind of person I am. So right now I'm leaning on the community. I'm asking for help if you're able to do so, and like I said, if you feel inclined to do so, if you feel a blessing, if you feel like you want to contribute to mine and my daughter's life, if you want to help us fund our travels, get the truck back on the road, whatever the case, whatever you feel blessed to do right now if you could. I mean, it would mean the world to us. Like, we are really truly struggling right now, and getting the truck back up and running is obviously the number one priority. So I am able to generate more income, because I did used to do DoorDash and Instacart that generated so much of my income. And obviously I have my sewing business, but let's be honest, that's not the most profitable thing, especially since, the pandemic and everything. Obviously people need to eat more than they need cloth pads and underwear. So, but yeah, if you are able to help in any way, like I said, even if it's just a like, a share, whatever, if you're able to purchase something from my business, I appreciate all sales, obviously. All that money right now is going back into my truck as we navigate, this difficult time. So, like I said, if you can, if not, just give us a like, and, help us build this channel, if it, we're just trying to do our thing, man, trying to get through life and trying to navigate these hard times. So, yeah, stay blessed, y'all. Thanks so much. And my daughter has a little message here for you.
Watch more videos, click on subscribe.